Hi, I'm Peter from Coffee Parts and we're looking at the Mazzer Major V, which is the latest evolution of the Mazzer Major lineup. With this grinder, it's changed significantly from the previous version. Still running the same 83mm flat burrs, but overall, the workflow's changed dramatically. You now have on the controller here the ability to have 3 presets times, and within those times, the ability to pause, to be able to collapse your coffee. The whole menu system's changed and you can dial in a lot quicker. To change the time, you just press the menu and press the 1, 2, or 3. It goes into the time, up or down your time, and set it into the menu. When it comes to activating the grind, you can also shortcut that. You can activate it either with the micro switch here or the keyboard. And to quickly change that, you can just hit the menu and the switch here to move from portafilter to keyboard or from keyboard to portafilter. While on the portafilter support, this support now is a 3-way support. So you can adjust the vertical height, so you can overdose that portafilter if you want. You can adjust the horizontal or move the forward and back so that the coffee is lining up directly into that portafilter. And obviously you can adjust the lugs to change between different styles of portafilters. Think Mazzer, something like Simbali, FM, or whatever it might be. And with this latest version, it is IoT ready, so you can dial into the grinder remotely to see statistics, a common feature we see, especially with franchise operators. Under here, you got your grind flow control system, and that has 2 different sets of wire dampeners, anti-static or anti-dust. On previous generations, you did have quite a lot of static and clumpiness, and this has now reduced that significantly, over 50%, and it's easily changed. You just remove your finger guard, quick turn to the left, pull it out, change that wire, put it back in. Super easy. When it comes to cleaning the burrs, before you had to remove the collar all the way to coarse, pull up the collar, clean it, and then bring it back in. It not only took time, but you had to dial the coffee back in, wasting coffee. Now you only have to remove the 4 Allen keys here, obviously after you've removed your hopper. It comes out in one piece. You can now clean your burrs or replace your burrs, connect it back together, just 4 Allen keys, and you're set the same position as you were before, saving coffee. If you have changed to new burrs, there might be a slight variance because of the burrs, but otherwise you're in the same position. And when it comes to dialing in, now you have the memory track system. So you can dial in your grinder and then loosen the memory track, move it to reset it to a 0 position and tighten it back up. So now you're moving from that 0 set position. It just helps you remember how much you moved through the day. The hoppers also changed slightly. It's actually a tiny bit smaller, but doesn't affect the grinder. And it's now running 2 fans to keep the grinder a lot cooler. So if you had the original Mazzer Major, would you upgrade? I think so. The workflow is so much better. The portafilter support really works. The grind flow control system has reduced static, especially in Australia when we're using quite fresh coffee. And being able to now clean your burrs without having to redial in the grinder just makes a huge difference. If you don't already have a Mazzer Major, then this V is awesome. They have also made a VP range, and that's for more of your specialty coffee. So what they've done with the VP is reduce the RPM and change the whole geometry of the blades to be able to work at a lower RPM. And that's a very specialized grinder. We've actually done a video on that grinder separately, but that's more of your single origin coffees. This grinder is more for your overall coffee of the day, milk-based coffee, still doing black coffees, but it's a very balanced grinder. We have done a video on the VP as well as comparing the VP to this, the VE. If you want to know more about the V series, check out our other videos on the Mazzer Major VP, as well as the VP compared to this, the VE. Let me know in the comments below, are you a Mazzer Major fan? And like always, if this video has brought you value, hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you and see you on the next video.